Hi, this is Tara Long with Wide Awakened Healing and Acupuncture, and I want to thank you so much for watching. I have been gone a few weeks longer than I usually am, so I apologize for that, but I am back. And the reason that I was gone for a few weeks longer than normal is that I was actually, well, gone. I was on the East Coast in Frederick, Maryland, visiting one of my very best friends in the whole wide world. And originally her name is Jen, and my other best friend, also named Jen, were both supposed to be here actually right now this week for a visit. They were going to come out together, and we were going to have adventures in Hawaii. And the reason that it didn't happen is my friend Jen, who lives in Maryland, she has cancer, and she couldn't make the trip. It wasn't going to happen. So instead, me and the other Jen, we went out to visit her and take care of her and cook for her, and much to her dismay, juice for her and do all the good healthy things that we could have done for her in this time. And nutrition is so important when we're going through any sort of health challenge, especially something like cancer. So it was just my pleasure to be there for her and do those things, and also do acupuncture and other healing work. And in addition to that, we talked about the emotional roots of the cancer that she has, and all kinds of other things. And we talked about not only, I've talked about this before, and you might even be sick of hearing me say it, but oftentimes when you have something like cancer, the initial reaction is to fight it, right? To put your guns up and do whatever you have to do to fight this thing so that it goes away. Well, that doesn't happen when you fight something, typically. What happens is, you have that resistance, and it just grows and gets stronger. What you resist persists. So we talked so much about loving it, and that sounds, again, it sounds weird and counterintuitive. Why would you want to love cancer? But it's the only thing that can dissolve it back into love. And it's the only way that you can truly hear the message that it's trying to give you, right? Because it's just a message from your body, from your higher self, and it wants you to listen to it. How can I, what can I do? What can I take action on? What kind of message can I get in order to change my life, change something, so that this cancer dissolves back into love, or whatever the health challenge is. So I know that's the hardest thing for most people. That's the hardest thing for most people, is to get to the place where they're not fighting against something that they don't want. You don't want it, you want to throw it out. You want to throw it away, make it go away. But really just embracing it and surrendering it and loving it so much with everything you are. It's part of your experience right now. So to love it is to love yourself, really and truly. And it's such a different way of looking at things. It's such a different way of looking at life. And I understand it's a huge leap for most people. But I truly believe that we have to start looking at all things this way. Not just health challenges, but any challenge that you have in life. You can spend a minute going, oh crap, I really wish this wasn't happening. But then it's happening. So how can I learn from it and move on and get through it? It's the only place where you actually can get through it and move on is acceptance and love, loving what is. So I'm going to share some pictures with you because of course I live in Hawaii, so I was like freezing my buns off in Maryland. And as you see here, it was snowy, 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 like 0 degrees, and we were actually snowed in one day. Got like 12 inches of snow or something crazy like that. Not since I lived in Minnesota have I experienced that. And also, so the two Jens and I, we have been friends for almost 17 years. We met in France a long, long time ago. So here's us back when we were just young pups living in Paris together. And then here's us now in our most recent trip and most recent adventure. And here's my friend Jen with her 2 amazing little girls, Anne Sophie and Juliet, They're just so full of joy in life, and I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed them visiting. Um, so my friend Jen is one of the most amazing women that I have ever met, and she's so strong and she's so inspiring to anyone who's going through, well, to anyone, but to anyone who's going through anything. And she just, I look in her eyes and all I see is just this bright, bright spirit, this very bright, shining light. So if anything, you know, whatever you're going through, no matter what it is, know that there is always hope and there is always possibility. Anything is possible. You know, just look at my friend Jen, who really is, you know, in the biggest challenge of her entire life, and she has so much to live for. So if you pray, if you meditate, if you love, please send love and prayers to my beautiful friend Jen. I know that she would appreciate it. And imagine her healthy and well, and imagine light all around her. I would just love that so much, and I know she would too. So I hope that it was helpful for you today to hear about really, really loving what is, really, really loving whatever you have going on, whatever health challenge you have going on. And so that you can come out on the other side of it, a stronger, better, brighter, more beautiful person. And thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear from you about a health challenge that you have or are experiencing, and what it would be like for you to just love it as it is. How does that feel to do that? I'd love, love, love to hear from you. So please take care, and we'll see you next time. Remember, healing is always possible. You are the most powerful healer in the entire universe. I hope you are all well, and I'll talk to you soon. Much aloha. Bye.